All this extreme festival action from Kyalami is proudly brought to you by Engen, Red Square, Dunlop, and G&H Transport. It's back to Kyalami. We've been waiting a long time to say that. Can you believe the work that they've done here? An incredible new circuit. It's the fifth derivative of the circuit, and we're looking forward to bringing you all the action that happened here at the Motorsport Festival, incorporating the Extreme Festival, and we start off with the Engen Volkswagen Cup. There are two separate championships to be sorted out, the overall Volkswagen Cup Championship and the Masters. And it's extremely close at the front end of both of these championships. Signature Motorsport, the C-Track and Glassford team, and Pepper Racing fighting hard for overalls. And then we've got Signature Motorsport not involved in the Masters. But I can tell you something, the Masters category with Le Reserve, Jean Gerber and Trevor Bland is going to be just as exciting. As the lights go out, Rob Portman joins me in commentary. It's a good start from Le Reserve, who managed to draw pole position out of that lucky draw, and he heads down. Now for the first time, we got action already. Johan Pretorius gets spun out and ends up in the wall. He hasn't even done 20 meters on the new circuit, and the Universal Health Man is out of it. As they head down towards Crowthorne for the first time, Le Reserve trying to hang on to that old shot. Around his outside, Keegan Masters pushing him hard, and on the inside come the rest of that Signature Motorsport team. Jean Gerber coming together with Bradley Liebenberg as they go through Crowthorne. He's going to come try and be up and go up the inside. Look how tight it is between those two. Absolutely nothing. Side by side as they come now into Yuxkay. Through barbecue. Just absolutely amazing stuff. We go on board with Jean Gerber. There's a touch. Liebenberg and Gerber into the kitty litter. That's not where Jean Gerber wanted to end up. And Brad Liebenberg, championship contender. Both the championship contenders in terms of the leaders, unfortunately out of it.
On board with Clinton Bazadinot, you can see he gets a good launch and just gets sandwiched between the two cars. And there goes Johan Pretorius just spinning out down the front straight. Look how wide this new circuit is. It really does invite for entertaining racing, and looking for a bit more track is that driver there, Gary van Heerden, running right off there at Old Clubhouse going into the S's.
Yeah, he's looking for a little bit more traction. Toby Fender, could you just add a little bit more torque, because Gary hasn't got enough there, but he managed to get back on track. Now Darren Oates looking in his rearview mirror. He's under big attack from Yuri Swart and Trevor Bland. At the front end though, a change-up. It looks like Chris Shorter's found a way through, and he gets past on Le Reserve. So now Matt Shorter, Chris Shorter and Keegan Masters fighting for the top four. Brad Liebenberg with no back bumper looking to make his way back through the field and up into contention. Remember, he is one of our championship contenders, and he's not going to be happy with the possibility of finishing outside the top 10. The checkered flag is waiting. Chris Shorter's going to take the first victory. Keegan Masters right on his tail, and his brother Matt comes through for third. Incredibly, only 0.3 of a second between those top three as they cross the line. Jeff Kruger with a welcome return and certainly loving life back in Engen Volkswagen Cup in fourth. Le Reserve first of the Masters. As we go straight into race number 2, Brad Liebenberg is back and sorted out, as is Jean Gerber. Both those cars now been all done and dusted and ready to rock and roll for this first race. As they head down towards turn 1, Chris Shorter and Matt Shorter not getting the luck of the draw in the second race. They're going to have to come from the back, and it looks like already some problems there for Justin Oates, who slows up dramatically across the line. It looks like something's broken on that car, on the Glassford and C-Track team, and he'll be out of this one.
Going into turn 1 now for the first time. You can see how wide the track is now. Literally 16 VW Cup cars abreast as they go into turn 1. They come out of there. This is the new section of the track. They're going to flick it right, and then it's almost the long left onto the old back straight. There's a big spinner. Trying to see who that is. It's Gary van Heerden again.
And Bland coming together, going through Yuxkay and Barbecue. Incredible stuff there. It looks like Bland was able to get back on track, but the Nutritech car is now stuck on the side of the track. This is the point of view from Daniel Dermany. There you can see this smoke and tires. Eventually one of them spins out and comes back on. Ethan van Heerden actually just misses Trevor Bland, so Bland nearly gets taken out by both of the van Heerdens.
Incredible racing stuff there. You could see just getting tagged and nowhere to go. Had to spin the car around and did really well to not make anything bigger out of that incident. You could see the rest of the cars coming through, but another big incident here in race number 2. And speaking of incidents,
it's him again. He's let all the wheels and the bumpers and the headlights and everything has come off that car now, and it looks like Van Heerden's day has gone from bad to worse. Speaking of bad to worse, Le Reserve leading the race has just lost the lead to Matt Shorter, and he's now taken the lead. But look at that, the engine has gone on that Pepper Racing Alpine Motors machine, and he's out of it. Here comes Daniel Duminy fighting with Ethan Van Heerden. Van Heerden going onto the inside. Watch out as they come up into Cheetah Corner, looking for an opportunity to pass. He's going to try around the outside. He's going up on 2 wheels.
No.
Look at that.
That's incredible. That shows you how high the curbs are here, because if you turn in a little bit too early, you're up on 2 wheels. Coming across the line though, it is Matt Shorter. He'll take it ahead of Chris Shorter and Johan Gerber, rounding out your top 3.
Perfect weekend for the Shorters. Both race wins going to each of the brothers, plus a brand new lap record for Chris Shorter. Jean Gerber takes first of the Masters and third overall. Look how tight it is in this championship heading into the final round at Swartkops. Keegan Masters the biggest loser there, dropping down to third. Shorter up into second place, but Matt Shorter down in 6th with some work to do. We caught up with him after his first victory.
Yeah, it's really hard to describe this feeling. I mean, I'm absolutely stoked. It was a really hard race in race 2. I had to hunt down Sean. Unfortunately, his engine blew up. So it wasn't really a fair battle, but I mean, nonetheless, we came out on top. And first overall for the day, I just want to say huge thanks to Signature Motorsport. The guys did an awesome job on the car. And as well to Champions South Africa. Without their support, I wouldn't be here. So yeah, I'm just happy to finally get a win for them.